catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply in the ring.
Welcome everybody to this week's edition of HASSEL'S Review. We're happy to have you back, guys. And I thought, what better way to do a good old Sunday edition of HASSEL'S Review than to have a good old-fashioned unboxing with this fella right here. That's right, people. We got the HISS edition of the Techno Viper. He comes with a rocket launcher type deal that it's an accessory for the HISS if you got it. I did not get the HISS, and I have been on the fence about whether to open this bad boy or not. Let's be honest, this guy was announced well before the purple edition of the Techno Viper. This guy right here. So anyone that, you know, we've done a video on this fella right here. It's a damn fine figure. But this was one of my favorites as a kid. And so in the red edition, I was like, these son of a bitches are going to do the red and they're never going to touch the purple. Or they'll touch this guy here and then, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be one or the other. So the purple come out shortly thereafter. This guy went on sale and I had already ordered him. And the purple got here first. So once the purple got here first, I felt satiated. I felt like I had done what I needed to do. I didn't have to open this guy right here. However, there's a few of you guys on our Facebook that do the G.I. Joe Classified Series collectibles pages, and you sons of guns, y'all, you posted them side by side. There is a picture, and I will throw up a graphic where the two dudes with attitude are side by side, and they look fucking amazing next to one another. And I said, I've got to open them now. I have to see these side by side in person. I have to. I can't not do this, people. I got to, you know? I mean, what would you do? So, we're going to open this guy today. And I figured, if nothing else, he can fit in with my Crimson Strike team. Right now, I have the Crimson Guard and the Crimson Twin, the Crimson Bat, and the Crimson Viper all together. Well, they're sitting there kind of being guarded by RoboCop 2. But, yeah, I think I'm going to throw this guy in the mix there amongst them. So, let's quit dilly-dallying. Let's get into meat and the taters of this whole thing, and let's dive right the fuck into it. So, let's see what we got, people. So, like most, but before I start cutting into it, check out some of the art. There's some really great art on this guy. You get your little thing on the back showing you what all you got. Got Monsters company logo on there, you know, because he is Cobra. And the front is just beautiful. I mean, if it weren't for this small blemish right here, and we're not going to blame Monster for it, but we're going to blame Monster for it because he done this. It'd be almost a sin to open this. However, because of that right there, I don't feel so bad about it no longer being MOC. So let's cut into this old bad boy and let's see what we got. Ooh, something about that cut of that tape. You've done something. There's no tape on the other ends, so we're good. So now one of the good things about these, you can always throw them back in the box. I mean, a real collector, that tape ain't gonna stop them, especially if it's in a collector-friendly home. So, get out of here. Let's see what we got. So without ever even digging in, this is our thing. So on the back, you got his little accessory pouch. So we'll go ahead and pull that out and check him out. Some pretty damn big missiles down there, folks. I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. So, where do I start? Do I start with the figure or do I start with the accessory? I feel like I should start with the figure. And of course, they have done the little plastic deal. So, let's start trimming in the back. Typically, you just trim one side and the rest of it pops. Hopefully, if I don't cut myself with my X-Acto knife. So that's the trick of this thing, people. You always want a sharp X-Acto knife, but at the same time, if you're clumsy as fuck like I am, beware and be careful. Always be careful, people. Safety first, or alcohol, one of the two. Oh, there he goes. So, right off the rip, He is a blatant repaint, paint. We thought that. He has drop hips. I'm not a big fan of that. For some reason, it didn't seem to be as big a deal on the other. But his hip was dropped down just a good bit just then. However, this is a good looking figure. Oh shit. I didn't notice that before. I'll lob it down. So, apparently these little gauntlets here, they twist around. They're twisted around the other so you can do the whole hologram type thing. On the actual OG figure, that's kind of how they look, which was one of the things I thought they just took a liberty with and trying to make it more techno. But no, those twist around, so I can actually twist that back around on this guy right here to make him more in tune with what it's supposed to be. See, I got the hologram on him right there, which is what twisted around, but he's got it twisted the way it's supposed to be. So this is pretty damn cool, and look at them. They're just two little beauties. Two little beauties next to one another. Oh. Hassel is excited, people. Hassel is excited. That's the back. He's very Frogman-esque color-wise. I like that. I will say he looks great. I'm not in one bit saddened by the fact that I opened him. Amazing looking figure. I'm gonna give it a solid 5 out of 5 hassles on figure alone. The only thing that would make it more bougie would be if he was the OG color. And since I got the OG color, it's fine. He's gonna fit great over there on the shelf with the Crimson Twins. So let's dive into this little box right here. So you got Cobra, HISS, Techno Viper, and HMS Heat-Seeking Missile System. So, not sure what all's in here. I'm assuming there's a lot more than just his backpack and his random goodies. Okay. So we got 2 pouches. Let's dive into, oh, there's something in that one. So this one here, that's some kind of running board. The rest of this is his normal gear that, so I'm not going to pull it back out because we have covered that in detail. Got little hologram shits, his hose, his gun, so forth and so forth. The only thing that was in there that wasn't in the other is this little platform and a little cover here. So I'm assuming all this goes to the piece we're going to snap together. And this whole bag right here will be some of the stuff. Okay. Got your sawhorse legs, your braces. If there's a technical term, if any of our followers are military, you know the technical term, feel free to correct me in the comments. Be one of the few times I will not say I don't give a shit. So educate your boy Hassel. So now let's see here. Let's dive into the rest of this bad booger and see. I can be a little more less than docile with it because of the fact that it is a vehicle. Okay, you got that. And this kind of brings me back to my old school days of opening a G.I. Joe vehicle where you had to do some assembly. Some assembly required. There's nothing wrong with some assembly required, people. I like it. Makes me feel like I'm working for Hasbro. Maybe I should get a check on them. Anybody know some Hasbro people and they're hiring, let me know. So, okay, here's the base. And it's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be. This is good size right here. And I will say on your deluxe figures that they have these type things in, like Scrap Iron, he comes with a rolling missile launcher type thing. And some of the effects that they have where it's actually got the flame and the smoke and all that, they look great. And it actually comes with stuff where it's like coming up the sides there. So all that's pretty cool, pretty cool. What we got here? Not quite sure. Oh, this is my wheels. So, all right. Got 2 boss ass wheels. Got them dubs. Woo! Put them spinners on that thing. Not to be confused with good old Hawk too. Where you reckon that girl is? You reckon she's watching? Probably not. She's probably spitting on that thing somewhere. And he's a lucky fella. Alright, so that's everything out of the box. Get you out of the way. Right off the rip, I'm going to do just like what she said. These are some good sized missiles. There's 3 of these. All this size right here. And yeah, your boy got a boo-boo. I done it. Blood, folks. I literally bleed for you people. That don't tell you to like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends and family. I don't know what the fuck does. I bleed for you, folks. So, not to be outdone, there's the 3rd one. Just so you know. Holy shit. Bleeding pretty good now. Go vampire mode. Alright, guys. So, let's see how this booger gets assembled, because I don't see any instructions. Maybe that was what was in the fucking first box that was chammering around when I thought I heard something. So, let's see. Are you instructions, or are you the do not chew this toy up? It's not fucking instructions, folks. Nothing in the other box. I'm not missing nothing. I'm overlooking. They are no. We are on our own, people. We are to our own devices. I feel like we got this, though. So, let's see here. Take a look. Let's take a look under the motherfucking hood. Okay, so those go down. Got some little legs there. I'm going to assume we snap these boogers onto the side. Oh, yes, sir. Pretty simple. Rolling, 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 rolling. Don't act like you don't fucking love Limp Bizkit. Because if you fucking don't, you're a communist. So, okay, those will go towards the back here. Towards the old back here somewhere. So let's see where. Oh shit, there we go. But does they go to a particular side? That's the question. Yep, I do. Okay. So if you're not careful, I will say you might can snap those there. So they go in there like that. They go down. That'll go down. And they'll lock into place. And I feel like I don't have these locked in just right. Ah, there we go. There's some snap to that. I was a little afraid, to be honest, that I was going to snap the... there we go. There we go, people. Now, so that locks her down. Huh, pretty damn snazzy. So that's just gonna go in the top there. But I tell you what, let's put our missiles. Let's put our heat seeker. Hit you old school. Who knows that one there? 2 points in the comments if someone can tell me who sings Heat Seeker. Classic metal from the 80s. It might even be 90s, early 90s. Either way, it's just metal, people. Let me know who sings the metal. Okay. So there is a particular way you have to do this. So I guess it tells you what's front and back. Kind of like your underwear, you know, when you got the yellow on the front, brown on the back, you always know them. Thing of beauty. Woo-hoo-hoo. Don't tell my wife I call this a thing of beauty, because then she's going to really wonder about some things. So, let's raise these back up. And what direction does it appear as if? Okay, so that shit's to the back. So this is your front. All my exes live in Texas. No, actually, they live in Georgia. I think I got one in Florida, maybe. Look at this bad boy. This is a fucking instrument of destruction right here. I'm talking about an absolute fucking death machine. Whew. Whew. If that don't put some more wood in your willy, I don't know what to tell you, people. You're not living life right. So, we were wondering about these pieces earlier. So, if you can tell, there is a little computer platform right here, which I find pretty neat. This snaps over the front of that. Let's see if we can make it work. Oh, snaps on pretty smooth. Now you got an elegant front there. So how about this little platform right here? This is the piece. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so that. But where does it go? Oh shit, right here on the back. Just like that. Just like that. Ooh. And watch this. Oh. Just slide and pulls down apparently. And your Viper can stand by air so he can get his ass blasted off. I'm not quite sure. That doesn't make it. Oh, never mind. That is actually for towing. That's a tow package, people. So, yeah. I was questioning the design of that right there. So, apparently, you hook this to the Cobra HISS. It can pull it behind it. He can drop it off so that then the Techno Viper can take this cover off, access the sides. Boom, 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 boom. So, there you go, people. This week's HASSEL'S review. I'm going to give this is a solid ass kit. I'm going to be honest. I am super excited about it. It's got the holes in the back too, to where if I wanted to rob the missile launching effects off of scrap iron over there, I could do so. And I may do so. Who knows? Let me know. I'll take some pictures. I'll throw them up. Because I know my setup here, it's not for, you know, viewing very well. I got to get a better setup, people. It's a work in progress. We're learning. We're learning and growing. So with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in this week. I always want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Zone Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tipton, Georgia. Check them out where they can do all your nerdy needs, where they do unity through community, Phantoms Unite. And don't forget to check out Spotlight Media. We now have an app. We can now invade your phones, people. It's not just on your Roku and your Fire TV anymore. We can now invade your phones. You can get us and you can look at me. You can look at Monster. You can look at the Nerdy Man Room Show, HASSEL'S Review. Check our boy out, Chris Daly, where you can do Fuel by Weird if you want to. Or especially check out our boy, Big Rob, of Big Rob's House of Entertainment. And no Chinese food! I always show them guys some love. So until then, knowing is half the fucking battle, people. G.I. Joe, Yo Joe month. Do it.
Top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive.